We've already gotten so much amazing DLC and extra content for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, but a lot of people have been wondering what's next. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my theories on what the next pieces of DLC and extra stuff we could get could be. Today, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on what the next stuff on the content roadmap could be. I hope you guys enjoy, and with that, let's head straight into it. Alright, now to start off, I think one of the biggest and easiest collabs for them to implement would be a LEGO collab. We already had the LEGO Sonic mainline sets already, which is good. Plus, we just got ourselves some LEGO Sonic Racing CrossWorlds sets. For the skins, we could get things like LEGO Sonic, LEGO Tails, and even a LEGO minifigure racer, which you could customize. For our cars, we could get the LEGO Speedster Lightning and LEGO Whirlwind Sport to match Sonic and Tails. These would be really unique because I can imagine them like breaking when you get hit by something, and it would be so cool if we see the car evolve, like every time you move on to the next lap some more bricks get added to the car. I feel like LEGO works so well with racing games already that this would just be insane. Now next up, I have an idea for a pretty small collab that would still be really big, and that is the Rocket League collab. Now this might be a little bit of a controversial pick because whilst Rocket League is popular, there isn't much stuff that could translate into the game. However, I think one thing that could work really well is the default and most iconic car in Rocket League, the Octane. If you've ever seen any promotional marketing for Rocket League, you have to know what the Octane is. It's so iconic, it's been in games like Fortnite too. Of course, there isn't anything they could really do for a skin, so that's why I think if they were to add this, if you were to buy it separately, it would probably be a much cheaper DLC or even free. Moving on, we have a collab that again, I think could work really well, which is a Hollow Knight collab. We just got Silksong recently, and I think it would be the perfect time to give us some skins. First of all, I think we could get the Knight, and of course also Hornet. As for cars, I have no great idea for what they could do, although I was assuming they would most probably get their own hoverboard or extreme gear. Although if Sonic Team did want to do actual cars, I think we could get this race car type car with one version being for Hollow Knight and one version being for Hornet. Alright, now here's one which I think is really perfect, and is the DC collab. If you didn't know, recently Sonic has collaborated with DC, and they've had a comic run where we've had different DC X Sonic adventures. It would make perfect sense to translate this into the game. For our skins, I think we could get Flash Sonic and Batman Shadow. Now for our cars, I think we should give them DC versions of existing ones. For Sonic, instead of the Speedster Lightning, we have the Speedster Flash, and for Shadow, instead of the Dark Reaper, we have the Bat Reaper. I think this would be really experimental, and if the community likes it, they could come back with more waves with other characters like Superman Knuckles or Green Lantern Silver. This is just one where there's so much room to expand to. Next up, I think it would be sick to see some sort of Fortnite collab. I mean, look, if we got Rocket League, I think it would be pretty good to see Fortnite too. And for our skins, we could get Jonesy and Hope, which are practically the two main icons of Fortnite. And for our cars, we can have the Whiplash and the Grandeur Trail Smasher SUV. Those might sound random at first, but once you see them, you'll realize they are again really iconic. They're the default car and SUV of the entire game. I think the cars would be the highlight of this since the skins wouldn't be that crazy, but I would definitely love this. Now, I also think something we could get would be a Fall Guys collab, and this would of course give us the iconic bean as a skin where you can customize the bean just like with the LEGO collab. I think it would be cool if they introduced a character specific customization. You could choose your bean's colors, all of that. And for the car, I think it would be pretty funny if we saw a bean shaped car. Similar to how for SpongeBob we had the Patty Wagon, it would be really amusing if for the beans we got a bean racer where it's just like a large bean with some decals and effects. That would be fire. Now before we continue, I just want to ask you guys to make sure to leave a like and subscribe because it's free, easy, and it'll help me out a ton on my journey to hitting 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Anyways, next I think we could have one of the most creative collaborations ever, and this would be Transformers. Now hear me out on this one. We already have a Transformers and Sonic collab with characters like a Sonic robot and a Tails robot, but I think for this specific DLC we could get Optimus, Bumblebee, and one of those existing collabs. Now, to make sense of this, what I would say is if you choose to use Optimus or any of the other Transformers, it would not let you select a car. Imagine it as like a built-in feature where once you select a Transformers character, you skip the car selection because the Transformer is the car. Then when the race starts, you'll see the Transformer in bot mode, but as the timer 3, 2, 1 go appears, they'll transform into their vehicle mode. Now maybe when you're doing air tricks or other things, the vehicle would transform into bot mode for a short amount of time, or maybe like if you hit someone else with an item, you'll see their head pop out and do like a smirk. Again, this is another one where if the community perceives it well, we could get so much more, like 5 to 6 more skins. Again, this is another one that could be expanded so much if the community loves it, because we could get another 6 to 7 more skins for this. And guys, that's all I have for you today when it comes to collabs that I would love to see come to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Let me know down below in the comments any collabs you would like to see. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!